What's going on, everyone? So Los Angeles Lakers are back at it again, this time against the Phoenix Suns, once again for the second time in a 3-day span, 3-game period. Lakers played Phoenix in the first of their back-to-back and actually beat them, and then followed that up with a win against the Sacramento Kings, which is beautiful. Gotta love it, gotta enjoy it. And Lakers are currently 3-0 on the season, ready to head on the beginning of the road trip. They had a 5-game road trip. Got to go at least 3-2 on the road. Make sure you come out with a winning record into the road trip. And if you're doing that, you're handling business at home, you're going to have a very good record, right? That's the goal, right? All these little road trips and stuff, go in, come out of there with a winning record, and then all your home games continue to win. And you win your home games and you win, a couple handful of road games, all of a sudden you're going to look up and you're going to be a top 3 seed. And that's what we need, right? But take it a game at a time. I really love the preparation, execution that we've seen game to game, and different just kind of defensive schemes, offense schemes, different. J.J. Redick clearly understands that, not all teams are the same. You can't approach every game in the exact same manner. You got to have, each team has different offensive sets and actions and stuff. But I love that the Lakers pulled out the win against Sacramento. And, that was a game that easily you could have written off if they lost and just been like, game back-to-back, it's tough, right? But for them to come out and it being such a team win, right? It was everybody chipped in. You love that. You love to see it. It wasn't just, yes, LeBron James was unbelievable, particularly that fourth quarter. Anthony Davis really kind of came to life there in that fourth quarter, right? Like, go down the list and you kind of look at just the way that game played out. It was fantastic, right? It was what you want to see. Everybody playing a part, everybody playing a role throughout the course of the game. And then it all kind of culminating together in order to pull off a win. And Phoenix is a team that we should be able to beat, especially if we're playing team game, team ball. Lakers, again, every time they have over 30 assists, they win those games, right? And we've gotten a little bit of everything from each game. You got the tough shooting, great execution, pulled out the win. You got the team starts off hot, shooting the lights out, you stick to the plan, you stick to the script, make a couple key adjustments along the way. You're down 22, you come back and you win. And then you have the grinding out, grit and grind throughout the course of the game, right? Tough third quarter in which you just kind of, didn't come out the way that you want to. Righted the ship in the fourth quarter, start off 14-0, and then all of a sudden you look up and you reestablish control and you never relinquished it the rest of the way. So you've gotten a little bit of everything. And now it's time to start really putting these things together. And Phoenix is an excellent matchup for the Lakers. Phoenix is like, they just lack the defense. They lack the size. Lakers have several mismatches on the floor. It's a good matchup for our guards, particularly Austin Reeves, in the way that he likes to play. Phoenix is a really good matchup for that because he doesn't have to worry about this big-time shot blocker in the paint or anything. And then also, Bradley Beal is not this stout defender, and Devin Booker, he can be, but he's at times can kind of get lost on the defensive side, right? It's just a good matchup for Reeves and D'Lo too, but Reeves in particular really likes to, he likes to maneuver, kind of get into that free throw area and operate from there. And Phoenix is a team to do that. Rui Hachimura, they have no answer for. Rui is the biggest mismatch on that basketball court for Phoenix because everybody that is his size are too slow and everybody that is not his size is too little, right? So it's just they don't have anybody that can kind of match up with Rui. So this is a matchup that is very favorable for the Lakers. However, it is really hard to beat a team twice in a 3-game period. And the Lakers will have played Phoenix now 4 times in the last, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And, that's crazy. And I know the first 2 games were preseason games, but still, right? You're still running your set, still running your actions, you're still playing starters or start, you're still doing a lot of that stuff. So it's just it's tough. I'm not saying the Lakers, like, oh, just chalk it up as a loss. No, nothing like that. I do absolutely believe the Lakers can win this game. And I do think 9 times out of 10, the Lakers will beat Phoenix. I really like that matchup. I really like the way that, Anthony Davis can dominate that matchup. Like I said, Rui Hachimura. I just think Lakers have too many mismatches on the basketball court. Phoenix isn't good enough defensively and size-wise to really match up. But there is that still 9 out of 10 time in which Phoenix is going to beat you. And, I mean, even last year, Lakers really had Phoenix's number. Right? Lakers handled Phoenix pretty much every time. And they had a sequence like this where they played Phoenix like twice in like I think it was like a 3-day span or whatever, a 4-day span. So, you've seen it. And I mean, Pelicans is another great example, right? Like Lakers played the Pelicans and then literally like 2 days later had to play the Pelicans again in the play-in. And were able to pull it out. So, like, Lakers know what it takes. Lakers have shown that they can beat teams multiple times. And that was without J.J. Redick and his game planning and scheming and adjustments and execution and stuff, right? Like, so, but Phoenix is just, they're a tough team. And they have talent. They have firepower. They have all the things that you need to try to pull out a win. And I do believe that this is going to be a tougher game. Hopefully they don't shoot the lights out. Right? If they're torching, but we need to play a team game, and we need to continue to play to our strengths against Phoenix, but also guys need to continue to deliver. Right? Austin Reeves shot the ball well, not just well, great in the first 2 games, right? Or in these last 2 games, in the back-to-back. But can he maintain that? Was that just like, you had the momentum, you had, such a short turnaround from the first game that you're able to kind of stay in rhythm, right? Also with the Lakers as a whole in shooting the basketball. First game, they were atrocious. Last 2 games, they shot the ball very well. But again, is that because, again, short turnaround, you've been at home the last 3 games, right? So you're comfortable, you're shooting on those rims. Now you're going to Phoenix, and now you're going to play on Phoenix's home and on their rims, so you're gonna have to make right. Like we need to continue to maintain the level of consistency. We need to continue to maintain, just the building the good habits, right? Proper offensive schemes, proper defense schemes. Look, if the Lakers stick to the game plan and they stick to the script, this game is gonna be tight. Lakers are gonna have a chance to win this game. Lakers are gonna be in the thick of it. No, it's just, will they be able to pull it off, or will Phoenix finally get them? And look, if Phoenix gets them, it's not like, oh, Chicken Little sky is falling. Oh, no, it's all over now. Like, that's it. Lakers are trash again. No, right? Like, it happens. You're gonna lose games. There's gonna be things that happen in these games. But it's, how do you lose those games? How do you look in those games? Is it just, Phoenix shot the lights out? It's just like, hey, there's nothing you can do. Is it just you shot so poorly that you just weren't able to get over the hurdle? You played the right way. You did the right things. Is he got away from the game plan? Got away from the schemes, right? Was it just a tight game and, the ball just kind of went the Suns' way a couple times, right? Like, there's a lot of different outcomes, a lot of different things. But did you get dominated and controlled start to finish, right? Like, did Phoenix just take control of the game and you were never able to regain and reestablish it, right? Okay, well, what did you do wrong? How do you fix that? How do you correct that? How do you need to make those adjustments to make sure that doesn't happen again, right? Like, it's just, again, losses are fine. Losses are good, right? Like, not too many losses. Losing 50 games is not good, obviously, but, having a handful of losses in different ways is good because it gives you insight and data. It gives you a perspective that you don't get when you're winning. Like, look at like the Warriors, 7-3-9 Warriors. They didn't really have any adversity. They didn't really have anything, so they ended up getting in a position where next thing you know, they don't win the chip, right? Like, sometimes you need that. You see it in other sports, football, baseball, right? Like all the sports. Sometimes you need that loss to humble you. Sometimes you need that loss to be able to see, like, okay, well, what did you do wrong? It's easy to just look at all the things you did right when you're winning. It's easy to look at, like, we're just better than everybody when you're winning. What do the losses entail, right? Like, now, again, I hope the first loss comes 50 games in, right? I hope it comes game 82, right? Like, I want I'm okay as long as you don't start if they go on like a 3-game losing streak and now we're 500 again. That's not good. You drop a game against Phoenix. You played them twice in a 3-day span. That's understandable. Get the bounce back against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then continue to win. For every one win you lose, or every one loss you gain, you need 3 wins to follow suit. So you lose 1, you win 3. You lose 2, you got to win 6 now, right? And it's just, you're doing that, you're going to be good. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for this game? Think the Lakers end up 4-0? Do you think, they'll drop this one, and that's fine? Again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.